I'm sorry, I'm Raymond Cook, Studio Stage Magazine, and we have the journalist from FOx10 out here. And what's your name?
Hey, my name is Anaya Spraggs. Should I be looking at you or the camera?
Oh, look at the camera.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
So, the story right now is about the historic district for the African American Trail, or is it?
Yes. Yes. So basically, I talked to somebody from the city who's a consultant with the plan to turn parts of Mobile into a civil rights or cultural heritage district.
Okay, so this similar to what the Door Finley organization did with the Heritage Trail, or is this separate?
I think that is separate.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like with the historic museum over here on the avenue, is this something that they're trying to make more public, or?
I'm not really sure. Yeah, I'm not really sure.
Okay, so I'm from this area though, so in the campground in the bottom area.
Yeah.
There's a lot of historic markers that have been set up out here. The African American Heritage Trail. Have you been on that trail yet?
No, I really haven't like been out for real. Like, I mean, I've been to like Africa Town. I like going to Africa Town. It's always great. The last time I was there, oh my gosh, I'm blanking on the name of like, like the big like black motorcycle organization that comes out here.
Well, I know about the plateau steppers that come out and then they do the walks. I know about a lot of black motorcycle clubs, Sixth Gear, Into Deep, but I'm not gonna say that I know which one is actually part of that right there. But I know that there's a lot of black groups that meet in this area. But this is a historically black area.
Yeah. I was there. The last time I was there was probably like a month ago, and they were giving like a $5,000 check to revitalize Africa Town.
Okay, cool. Yeah. I'm gonna have to find that and then plug it into this in post or whatever. Okay, yeah. But what we're trying to do actually is raise awareness about homelessness in Mobile, and as well as the predominantly black parts of town that are being policed heavily. And if there's nowhere for you to sleep in private, why are you being penalized for sleeping in public? You know, so that's a whole. I didn't brief you on this before I did the interview.
You're fine.
Do you have an opinion about things that can be done about homelessness in Mobile?
Well, first off, I don't agree with people getting arrested and being jailed for simply not having anywhere to go. I know in Florida they were pushing for that at one point, like outside of Alabama. As far as like what can be done, oh gosh, that's a really, really tough question. You put me on the spot.
Yeah.
I don't know, like build more affordable housing. Cause like at one point I was trying to do a story about the need for more affordable housing out here. People need to be paid more. That's all across like the board. Like it's not just in like one particular industry, but you hear people talking about it all the time about how like they're barely making it out here. And like these are people who have like even people who have like some jobs who you think normally they would be getting paid super high. Like everybody's struggling.
That's what we call the working homeless.
Yeah.
There are people that are making that actually are living at the median income for Mobile that can afford housing right now. Especially a lot of the single men that may have children, they have child support obligations.
Yeah.
So after the child support obligations, they'll have enough money to pay. I'm actually one of them. So this is a situation that has to be addressed, and then the main ways that they're addressing across the nation is to actually criminalize the people that don't have anywhere to go at night.
And I hate to hear that. I'm actually from Virginia, and when I was in college, I did a story about the rate of people like getting jailed for simply like being homeless. So like, I mean, where I'm from in Virginia, I'm from a small town called Farmville. And I did a story when I was in college at Virginia Commonwealth in Richmond. And the numbers were pretty high. I think it was like 2020 when I did the story. But yes, it's an issue like not just in Mobile.
Okay. So you said 2020. You look fairly young. I talked to the photographer earlier about being a woman in communications. Do you feel that it's well, with the anchors, there's always going to be like the weather girl, but you are actually an anchor that's out there leading the story. Do you feel like this is something that little girls should look up to being when they grow up?
I would love, like, it's always like, there are so many women in the industry that I look up to. I was just watching like a lady, she works at a TV station in South Carolina with my friend Michaela.
Okay.
And And I mean, I look up to other women. If somebody wants to be a reporter, that's inspiring.
Okay.
Like Tashara Parker, she just left the industry, but she's so great. She was in Texas. She primarily did traffic reporting for them, but I love Tashara Parker. She's so confident. She's so pretty. She a chocolate girl like me. Oh my gosh, I love her.
Okay, that's so cool. That's awesome. I'm about to try to find her and tag her online.
Yes, and then one of my mentors in the industry is Constance Jones. She is an anchor. She's a really, really good anchor in Miami, and oh my gosh, she's so good. I've known her since I was in college. I probably met her in like maybe 2020. When she reported at 8 News in Richmond, Virginia. She's so good.
Now I can tell you, as a guy that grew up, I did most of my teenage years here in Mobile, Alabama, and Eric Reynolds has been like an inspiration to me. Aww. I love the way he talks, the way he enunciates his words, and I try to emulate him when I'm talking. So like
Eric is great.
I had my mentors as well, and then he talks to you in real life like you're a real person. He's not just like, he doesn't realize that he's a celebrity here.
Yeah, it's funny when people like look at us as celebrities. I'm just like, we're just regular people.
Okay, so we talked about the heritage string, and you said you're looking into doing a story on that.
Yes.
I want to get your information so I could show you some of the things that are going on.
Okay.
I work with Miss Valinia Green, Sabrina Mass. I've worked with Adrian Edwards. These are all different people that have the organizations, and they're all spread out around the community. And if we have more awareness about what's going on with Stop the Violence, Mr. Cash over here at Diamond Store, Miss Tracy Odom over here in the campground community. These people are organizing their own events to help people start to police their own communities and check the behavior. So we have organizations within the community that keep the community as a family. You know, so if I can't be my brother's keeper, that's not a community. So how we find you online?
So my social media handle is Spraggs TV. It's SPRAGGS TV. That's the easiest way to find me. I think that's my handle for, I know it's for Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. I mean, you can look up Spraggs TV. I'm sure you'll find it. Because I don't want to spell like my whole name. They might like forget it.
Okay, then that's cool, man.
Yeah.
All right. Can I get a shout out one time for Studio Stage Magazine?
Yes. Shout out to Studio Station Magazine.
Studio Stage Magazine.
Studio Stage?
Yeah, Studio Stage.
Okay. Shout out to Studio Stage Magazine.
Thank you guys so much. All right.
No problem.